Say there, how's my favorite nephew? Heard you're feeling a bit under the weather. Well, that's the pits. And let me tell you, when I don't feel so great, you know what I do? I balance a bowling ball on my nose. Makes me forget everything. Yeah, it gives me a bad headache, and I can't eat a pastrami sandwich properly, but hey, never mind that. Let me tell you, Max, I wrote you a little something. I hope you enjoy it. Just want you to feel better. It involves you, your sister, your parents, a cow, and a certain professor we both know. Well, here goes nothing. Reghan and Max and Professor Silly found themselves in a pickle, and it sure was a dilly. Max found a recipe to bake the world's most scrumptious moon cheese cake. And where'd he find this recipe? Under a rock at the bottom of the sea? In a woofle nut from a woofle tree? From a floppy frog or a bumbling bee? Nah, because everyone knows where to get a recipe is on the internet. So they both asked their mom and dad which ingredients they had. Flour, check. Sugar, got it. Pickle juice, well, that might taste good, but I never would have thought it. But yeah, we got pickle juice, and also the eggs and some kumquat paste too. But look, the most important thing you can't even get at a grocery store or even on the internet, you know what you need for a moon cheese cake? Why, moon cheese, of course, for gibbly-gibb's sakes. But there's only one expert on moon cheese, you see. He's weird, he's wacky, and this man is he. Or is it he is this man? Well, grammar's one thing I could never understand, but obviously that doesn't matter, really. 'Cause we both know who we're talking about, a certain Professor Silly. I know what to do, the professor said to Reghan and Max. As usual, before I even get all the facts, what we need for such a case is a rocket ship to take us to space. Well, so they built their ship from cardboard and glue, and fluffy bird feathers and Cheerios too. And when Captain Max knew the ship was sound, the mission could start. And here comes the best part. The countdown. Okay, so Max, what I'm gonna need from you is to count with me. And if Reghan's around, I'm gonna need her help too. And if Mom's around, I'm gonna need her help too. And if Dad's around, I'm gonna need his help too. So let's all get on our ship and count down. Are we ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Excuse me there. Well, as they approached the moon, their hearts were aflutter. No, it wasn't a peanut or choo-choo peanut butter. But I always thought that was a really sad story. I mean, a peanut getting run over by a choo-choo train? Well, it's kind of gory. Sorry, I digress. Back to the story. As they approached the moon, their hearts were aflutter. A real moon cow with a real moon udder. Well, they pushed the cow into the ship. Here's a magazine, cow. Relax. Enjoy the trip. So, now we go to countdown 2. And if you can't count, cow, well, you can obviously moo. One more time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Excuse me. So, back to the story. With the cow's milk, they made the moon cheese, and mixed and baked and grated and waited. And voila, here it is, Max. Try a piece. You'll be the first earthling to eat moon cheese. So everyone waited for Max to have a taste. Well, except the cow. He was busy chewing on living room furniture. Anyway, back to the story. Once again, sorry. Everyone waited for Max to have a taste. After all, it's not every day an ingredient comes from space. So, Max, what's the verdict? Is it the greatest dessert you ever tried? It tastes like a moldy eraser, said Max as he sighed. It's ooey and gooey and strangely mooey. Professor Silly just said, Ah, phooey. The real point is that everyone had some big old blast-off fun. So this was actually an adventure, you see. Who cares if the cake, forgive me, tasted like expired bologna? So now what you ask? Well, now's the chance for us to do the silly dance. So let's all do the silly dance. First you wiggle your toes, then you shake your pants, then you spin around in a pirouette, then you fly in circles like a jumbo jet, and when you're tired you can sit and clap, and if you're really tired you can take a nap. So, Reghan and Max left him to his silly sleep, and tried to figure out what they were going to do with this giant moon cow in their living room eating all the furniture. So, dear Max, that's my story. Hope I didn't bore you. Was that you snoring? Miss you both very much, and hope to see you soon. And Reghan and Max, the three of us will go to the moon. Love you.